was the explanation they gave you for the delays at the end of the game?
They didn't. I didn't even ask, to be honest. I thought it had something to do with the clock stopping. Don't know if that really had any effect. It gave us plenty of time to talk about some things, but no, they didn't really talk about it.
What did you see from the offense down the stretch, and you need to find some breakthroughs there?
Yeah, man, it was right there for us. I think we had a 3-point lead. I know we had a 3-point lead. I can't remember exactly how much time was left. It was fairly late. We got a great 3-point look on this side of the floor. Next possession, we had a great look on the other side of the floor. Didn't get either one of those down. Dill drove it in there aggressively, had a chance to bucket. Those are the 3 plays that kind of stood out that I thought we had a chance to, build the lead or keep them at bay with those possessions. And they didn't go down, and the last couple possessions weren't ideal. Wish we got some better shots down the stretch. They mixed up their defenses on us a little bit. First half they didn't mix it. It was all zone. With the exception of 2 1-3-1s, we turned it over against the 1-3-1s. That was not good on our part. Second half, there were a few possessions where we kind of had to look at it, but we were okay, I thought, in terms of recognizing what they were doing, trying to get the right shots. Sharp in the middle is such a presence. We certainly were looking for him at times, but we still had some points in the paint. Jacob still scored. I thought we approached his talent the right way. We respected his shot blocking. We didn't want to be stubborn and try to shoot it over him. He's an elite shot blocker. But we also didn't want to just play on the perimeter. So there were a lot of positives, but the game on the line, we just couldn't make the play that you need to make.
Steve, would you guys miss Juice a little extra in a game like this?
Well, for sure. He does so much for us. Leading scorer and one of our better 3-point shooters. Yeah, of course, he's a good player. So we missed him. I was proud of the other guys that did step up. It's great to see Zumbel. Zumbel's been playing really well, but he hasn't shot the 3 very well. Good to see him get a few to go down. Other guys stepped up. Darius in the first half got in the middle of the zone, made some nice plays. Lockie's energy was great. We're getting guys stepping up. Josh Farmer made a couple big plays in the second half. We just got to find it. Our guys are practicing so well right now. They're staying together. Just want so badly for them to get the reinforcement on the end. They had a great week of practice. These 3 days after we got back from the middle, we were locked in. We were working. We were getting after each other. And they need to see the result.
How much of a difference does it make when, like you mentioned, you guys don't have Juice and they can go to McKnight, they can give it to their lead guard for 6 straight down the stretch? Is that a big dynamic for you?
Yeah, it's a real luxury to be able to call a play, run a play, and know exactly what you're going to get. McKnight with the game on the line made some big, just with kind of that, just basically posting up, crab dribble, using his strength, using his body. I guess he got a couple on penetration, but that wide post play, he's pretty good at that. We didn't really want to double him and leave all their shooters. He's pretty good at going before the double team could get there anyway. But yeah, he drew some fouls with the game on the line. Hamilton hit a big 3, and a little short baseline shot. That really 3-point game. That little baseline shot that he hit, a huge shot in the game. Took it from 3 to 5. That's not an easy shot for anybody. That little 15-footer on the baseline. He made that one. Anderson's a great player. So, we ran into a team that's really hot. Their record isn't great because they had a bad stretch, but the last 3 ball games they've been terrific. And we had a chance to win, and we got to find a way to get in the right call.
They started really hot offensively, and then you guys kind of put them under wraps most of the rest of the way, or at least made it more difficult. What sort of changed there?
Yeah, we got more aggressive. I think our kind of the mood of the game, the tone of the game. I just told Andy I was glad Sosa was here to give us some energy because they stood in the zone for 20 minutes, and that can kind of suck the life out of a team. And I thought our guys were pretty sharp. We were poised on the offensive end. That's what we talked about there partway through the first half. I love our composure on the offensive end. We're not letting the zone bother us. We're getting good shots. When we come back, we've got to flip the switch and crank it up defensively. And we really did that in the last 10 minutes of the second half. We got the deflection, got a steal, Lockie dove on the floor for a loose ball. You can see our energy was just much better. We were playing a lot harder at that point. So that was a positive sign for sure.
Coach, how do you keep your guys from kind of hanging their heads a little bit on some of the close games that you played the calls that go against you that you think might go either way? How do you, and when they do go against you, how do you keep your guys up and
Yeah,
focus?
We don't
through
spend
that?
much time talking about the calls, with the exception of one game earlier in the year where we had a chance to get a call with the game on the line.
Right.
That's about the only one we've addressed with our guys. Generally, the more aggressive team, gets the calls, and so that's not something we talk about. But as far as keeping our heads up, I'm really pleased with the way our guys are hanging together. They're all in it. They're locked arm in arm right now. They're frustrated. If they weren't frustrated and upset, we'd be real concerned, because that would mean they don't care, and they do care. They care. And I told them, it should hurt. It shouldn't hurt less. With another loss shouldn't be less impactful. It needs to be more impactful. It should hurt. I told them I'm not going to try to make them feel better after that. It should hurt. It should hurt all night long. It should hurt all day tomorrow. And you can let it hurt until we come in on Monday, and then we get a chance to do something about it and get better. But they're doing a good job of responding the right way. Practice these 3 days were terrific. Practice, I think it gave me maybe the most encouraging moment in a while for me was at Middle Tennessee Sunday night. We left Wednesday for Rice. We were gone Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Lost Thursday, lost Saturday, traveled Sunday. Practiced at Middle Sunday night, and we got after it. Our guys were good, and that was very encouraging. Came in here Tuesday off, I guess, this week. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, great practices. So that tells me that they have kept their heads up.
Jacob played almost the full 40 minutes. Why'd you want to go out there that long, and how do you feel like he held up?
Yeah, Jacob and Darius played 20 minutes in the first half. Just the pace of the game in the first half, it just wasn't very tiring. They were staying in the zone. And I liked what we were running offensively, but it just wasn't much pace. First half wasn't very taxing, I don't think, on anybody. We needed Jacob's scoring. I felt like when they were in the zone, Jacob at the high post forced Sharp to move up a little bit, which pulled him away from the basket, which we needed. If we're going to have any chance to score at the rim, we couldn't have Sharp just stand underneath the basket. So we liked Jacob's, what he gave us offensively against the zone.
What's the outlook for getting Juice back? What's his prognosis going forward?
Yeah, he came home from our trip with a boot on. He's got the boot off. He's moving around a little bit. Still way too early to tell. Still got some swelling. He's nowhere near getting ready to practice today. Today's Saturday. Tomorrow's off. We'll get him in here Monday and see if he can start moving around. It'll be a progression. I don't want to give you a guess, but he's not anywhere near ready to practice.
Thank you, Steve.
Thanks,
Appreciate it.
Steve.